Today, I'm going to show you something new. It's called the Economic Solution, Innovation Capitalism by Code 67. Research from Microsoft Copilot. Hi guys, let's do this! The economic problem. The economic problem is slow economic growth. For example, China's GDP growth has declined from 5% a year to 2.4% a year. Wage growth in the US is bad. The average person in 1980 made about $49,000 versus today, which is $55,000. That's only a $6,000 difference. And undeveloped and developing countries fail to hit their economic goals. The economic solution. So there's slow economic growth, but I have an economic growth solution. It's called Innovation Capitalism. And it's different from normal capitalism because it has two things: social investments and the Innovation Fund. What are social investments? Social investments are a better version of social welfare. Their purpose is they're focused on improving the economy. Social investments can include education, healthcare, public transportation, police, firefighters, etc. Unlike regular social programs, the government uses them as investments. For example, a social investment, say the social investment is aimed at building bridges. The social investment will actually be planned and run by experts that actually know what they're doing. So the social investment could succeed, and if it doesn't help, and if it doesn't build the bridges, then it should be either improved or it should be removed entirely. Social investments focus on the outcome, not the intention. What is the Innovation Fund? The Innovation Fund is when the government uses subsidies, tax credits, zero interest loans, and grants to grow the economy. Subsidies are when the government subsidizes the production of the product or buying of it. For example, a subsidy used in China helped the country dominate renewable energy. Tax credits are when the government reduces taxes for a business or an industry. For example, tax credits in the US helped Tesla survive in its early years. Zero interest loans. The government or when the government gives loans with zero interest to help businesses. For example, of this working, when South Korea did zero interest loans, it helped Samsung become one of the most successful corporations. Finally, grants. Grants are when the government gives money to inventors to help them. For example, the grant working is when the US gave research grants to scientists and universities, which helped them develop technologies like the internet, early self-driving cars, GPS, and the first AI. Conclusion: Innovation capitalism is one of the strongest systems for economic growth because it invests in the people and invest in ideas. Social investments raise productivity by strengthening education, healthcare, transportation, and public services, while Innovation Fund accelerates new industries through subsidies, tax credits, zero interest loans, and grants. Together, they create a fast-growing innovation and opportunity-rich economy. If you believe in this movement, subscribe, share, like the video, and comment. If you support the movement, then type #InnovationCapitalism. Have a smart day.